Hello and welcome to BQ Prime. We're joined by Mr. Atul Goel, the MD and CEO of Punjab National Bank. Now, the bank, of course, last week announced its financial results for the financial year ending March 2023. And that's what we're trying to understand from Mr. Goel. Mr. Goel, welcome to this conversation. Thank you so much for taking out time and joining us. Let me first start with this profit growth that you've reported during this financial year. A three-digit percentage rise on the net profit side, 1,159 crore worth of net profit. I just want to get a sense from you, what is contributing to those numbers, sir?
This net profit, if you see 1,159 crore, the major on account of the reduction of the NPA provision. If you see the quarter by quarter, our NPA provision is reducing. Last quarter, the credit cost was around 1.75%. This is the main reason. And the next year, we are thinking the net profit for whole of the year 23-24 will be the double. And one more thing I would like to tell, two things. NII of the 9,599 and this quarterly net profit 1,159 crore is the highest in the last 3 years of the bank.
Okay, sir. Coming to the net interest income part of the portfolio, so obviously there has been a benefit from the rising loan rates, which comes into the net interest income, but the deposit rates have not really kept pace with that. So I'm just trying to understand the dynamics of that here, sir.
You are very much right. If you see my global NIM, it was 3.24. Yeah. As far as domestic NIM is concerned, it was 3.38. This is the reason, because your specific question, because the entire deposit has not been repriced last year. The deposit will be repriced at the time of their maturity. Some may be the 1 year, 2 year, 3 years. So this is the reason, considering the entire deposit has not been repriced. So we are giving the guidelines that next year NIM will be global around 2.92. 3%, but we will try to maintain the absolute number NII in terms of the amount.
Okay, fair enough. Also, with regard to the portfolio, of the deposit portfolio, which is yet to be repriced, I'm just trying to get a sense from you. Do you think that the market competitiveness, because every other bank is also raising their deposit rates, do you think that some of your deposits may see an outflow from PNB?
Outflow is not the issue. Actually the reprice, because already if you see the last year, the deposit rate has increased around 200 basis points. Okay. So at the time of the maturity of any deposit holder is coming, so we will be, as per the market rate, we are providing as on rate 7.25 is the 1 year rate also. So outflow, there should not be any issue, because we are having the 18 crore customer. As far as the CASA is the 43%, so it is the USP of the Punjab National Bank. So there is no issue as the deposit growth in the bank is concerned. One more data I can like to give you. 21-22, we have opened around 72 lakh account.
Right.
And 22-23, the number of saving account increased to 82 lakh rupees, 82 lakh number. And we have provided TAT to all the 10,000 branches. So that TAT has been reduced for the, as far as the opening of the saving account is concerned.
Okay. Since you brought up CASA, sir, now overall your deposits have grown about 12%, 11.7 odd percent. But the CASA ratio has come down from about 47 to 43%. So I'm just trying to figure out, where this fits in, because there is a squeeze on the CASA as far as PNB is concerned, as well as the broader industry as well. So is there any kind of strategy that you're employing in FY24 to try and push this
percentage
number?
Basically, it is the issue on all the banking sector also, because there was a wide gap between the whatever the rate is being offered on the saving bank and what is the rate is being offered on the term deposit. This is the reason some of the saving bank definitely shifted to the term deposit. Otherwise, there is no 43% is a good CASA, because to make the credit growth also, so we have taken some of the bulk deposit also. So this was the reason the CASA percentage has gone down. If you see the absolute number, there was a growth of more than 2% in the saving account.
Okay. Where does the cost of deposits stand at this point, and what is the outlook looking like for FY24?
I think we have reached to the peak. If you see the last RBI policy also, they have not increased the rate also. So whatever rate we are offering, I think it is on the peak side. So we will see how the inflation number and growth number will be moving in the times to come. So we will take the decision accordingly for deposit rate.
Okay. Let me come to your asset quality portfolio. So there, obviously, a gross NPA at about 8.74 is looking like a strong number as far as PNB is concerned. But on the recovery front, you missed your target slightly from 32 to about 29,000 crore. You actually managed to recover during the year. What is FY24 looking like as far as that is concerned?
Okay, if you see the gross NPA, it was reduced by 300 basis points.
Yes.
From 11.8 to 8.0. Similarly, there was a reduction of about 200 basis points in the net NPA also,
Yes.
from the 4.8 to 2.72. So number 32,000 was very on the higher side. We have kept this number of 32,000. I think we should be we have done fairly good. 29,000 is also a good number, which we have recovered in the last year. So for the next year, we are fixing our gross NPA number should be less than 7%.
Okay.
Net NPA number should be less than the 2%. The target for the recovery, we are keeping around 22,000 crore.
22,000 crore. And most of this is going to come through your ARC sales as well as NCLT, or are there internal processes also that you're trying to employ?
It will be mix of all the things also. It will be the from the NCLT. NCLT we are thinking the first quarter it should be around 500 crore rupees plus, and the second quarter we are estimating 1,000 crore plus. But it will be the mix of everything with OTS also, sale to the ARC also, because we are having the good number of NPA in the small account also. So we have introduced one of the EOTS scheme also. So we are also popularizing that. Please.
Have you set aside any target for NARCL sales, or is that something that is progressing?
NARCL, if you see around 38 account of more than 16,000 crore rupees is under discussion also. Okay. And out of which we have shown 3 accounts, out of which 1 account having the outstanding of the 400 plus crore rupees we have assigned to the ARC, and the other account where we are the leader more than 500 crore rupees, there are around 13 account for 4,300 crore plus in the under discussion.
Okay. Sir, last week, the Reserve Bank of India announced that they're going to withdraw 2,000 rupee notes from circulation. Now, the process of exchange facilities is starting from today at various bank branches across the country. I just wanted to get a sense as to where PNB stands as far as the exchange facility goes, whether you're all set, all the branches have adequate currency available if customers were to come to their branches.
We are fully prepared, either for the deposit of the amount, either for the exchange also, that we have provided sufficient currency to the branches also. Whatever the guidelines of the RBI in place, we will fully comply that guidelines.
Are you expecting long lines?
I'm not finding any challenge.
Okay. Are you expecting long lines at the branches during this period?
I don't think, because this will be with the limited person, and it is hardly the 10% of the total currency in the circulation. I do not find, but let us see how it is behaved. Yeah.
Okay. One last question I wanted to get from you. So the Reserve Bank governor met with the board members of various public sector banks on Monday, where he was discussing the questions of governance, the questions of adequate processes to manage risk. So I just wanted to get a sense from you, what is it that the Reserve Bank of India is expecting from bank boards, whether more proactive measures are necessary?
The guidance from the RBI governor was that there should be transparency, governance is in the bank also, and the IT infrastructures as well as the cyber security. So they want the responsibility of board how to improve the business, but within the corporate governance time also. This was the basic risk management, main focus on the management of the risk, considering the 2 or 3 bank failure in the US also. So this was the main focus.
Right, sir. All right. Thank you so much for your time, Mr. Goel, for joining us on this conversation.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.